man that helped guide Nassim Hamad in the last 3 or 4 years of his career, that is. If Hamad calls time, we don't know yet. The lovely ladies at ringside, everybody enjoying this show. Acelino Freitas has work to do to make a successful World Super Featherweight title defence, because at the moment Jorge Barrios is there, right in front of him, and refusing to go anywhere.
Well, Freitas is trying to take the centre of the ring here in the 3rd round. Started well, Freitas. He looks like the one that settled into this contest more, getting through with that right hand. Barrios needs to get off of these shots first, needs to break the rhythm, Freitas. Freitas carrying that left hand very low. Barrios should be looking to step on the outside of that, come over the top with those right hands.
This the round that Freitas said he would finish the fight in. Will he go for it? So much passion and emotion around Acelino Freitas. A slip there. Well, there's a lot of water in his corner, and that's dangerous. Took a real tumble.
Yeah, bad slip there. Must be a lot of water on the floor. I thought the referee stopped the contest and got that mopped up.
Again, Barrios comes forward. He's coming off a 4th round win over Fabian Salazar in April. Trained really hard for this. Back in Tigre, Buenos Aires. Look at the 2 now. This is starting to warm up.
Yeah, really heating up in there, and the good news is that Barrios is taking everything that Freitas is throwing at him. He's hitting with some good right hands, and Barrios is still standing in front of him.
That's it. If you can take Freitas' power, you've got a chance, because technically, maybe he's not the best super featherweight in the world.
No, certainly not. Technically, he's not the best super featherweight, but there, good right hand from Freitas, flushing the chin of Barrios. Barrios takes a shot and wants to come back for more. This is really going to heat up into a good contest.
The blood just by the left eye of Jorge Barrios, just dabbing away at that. It's annoying him. Freitas' arms, look at the power that he has. Not huge legs like Nassim Hamad has, a different sort, but physically strong, says Oscar Suarez. And how he makes that 9'4" limit. I remember when he was weighing in against Barry Jones, they had him on and off the scale so quickly and were putting the fluid straight down him. He's a massive super featherweight.
Yeah, he really does only make that 9'4" for a matter of about a second or two.
Back up, it looks like. Jorge Barrios on that left eye, just on the eyelid there. That's fairly deep for so early on in the fight. And the cutsman, Braulio Rodriguez, goes to work. That's not what Barrios needed at this point.
No, he seems to keep himself under control when that cut open, but doesn't need that at the beginning of this contest.
Do you think that Freitas is edging these early rounds? It's nip and tuck at the moment.
Yeah, Freitas is the one that's getting through with the cleaner shots. The good news for Barrios is that he's taking the shots well. He took some right hands, flush on the chin, and still standing in front of Freitas. Barrios' best chance will be later on as Freitas tires, loses a bit of that power. Barrios can come on strong, but he's got through those 3 rounds and hasn't showed no signs of weakness at all, Barrios.
Here's the 4th. It's the round that Acelino Freitas disposed of Juan Carlos Ranchero Ramirez in May in Chicago. Good polished performance. Not many stop Ramirez that early. He's had some problems out of the ring of late, Freitas, managerial difficulties, and devastated by the loss of his father. Very close family man, Freitas. Even got on the mobile phone to his mother back in Sheffield when he fought Daniel Alancia in the interview afterwards. Cracking guy, cracking fighter.
Barrios' eye seems to be bleeding quite heavily again. I don't know if that's affecting his vision.
Might have difficulty seeing those quick, short right hands that Freitas throws.
This is where Barrios needs to get off with his shots first. He can't afford to let Freitas get off with the shots. Freitas has those long arms. Barrios needs to get inside like he is now and let go with those combinations.
Freitas has a habit of leaning back, looking for the countering hooks. Can be caught like that on the way in. Blood streaming down from the cut on Jorge Barrios. That's really annoying him. It's up to him now to keep his tactics together, work his fight plan out, and maybe take Freitas into the later rounds where the question mark of the weight and possibly the stamina. You never know, do you?
Well, that's where Barrios needs to get him. He's got for them first 3 rounds out the way. He needs to get this into the second half of the contest. Freitas is he's been known to struggle with the weight, and that's where he'll weaken in the second half of the contest. But Barrios hasn't shown no signs of weakness, hasn't been wobbled too much, took the shots flush in the chin. And he's still coming forward, still pushing Freitas, but needs to get off with the shots first. That's better work from Barrios.
Just forcing Freitas between the ropes there. The good news for the Argentinian fans here at ringside, outnumbered they are by the Brazilian, but their man has not been overwhelmed. He's still with Freitas very much, and if they can keep the cut under control, then maybe Barrios can claw his way into this. Look better in that round. Prayers being said at ringside. There's so much emotion involved in this fight between the South American pair. 27 years of age, both men. Very different careers. Barrios, who has won a couple of minor titles, a Latino belt, but Freitas, who first won a version of the World Super Featherweight title with a crushing knockout of Anatoly Alexandrov 5 years ago.
Both been trying to take that centre of the ring. This was always going to be fireworks, this contest. It's known that they don't like each other. It is a grudge match, and it's living up to all expectations at the moment.
I think it's hard not to like Acelino Freitas. He's been a great man for the sport, really. Speaks a little English and tries very hard with the media and does a lot of charity work back in Brazil too. Sort of Brazilian version of Oscar de la Hoya, really. Thousands turn up back in Salvador to welcome him home. When he's fought there, they've got crowds of 40,000. A legend back home.
Yeah, phenomenal support in his own country.
So our American colleagues have it. You have Freitas in the lead, Spencer, too.
Yeah, I've got Freitas winning everything at the moment. Just stealing the rounds for me. He's the one getting off with his shots first. Got through some good right hands. But that's what I expected. I expect Barrios to come on strong in the second half of the contest. Freitas always knew he was a fast starter, strong at the beginning of contests. And I think that Barrios' game plan would have been to try and take over in the second half.
He is unbeaten in his last 27, Jorge Barrios, and he won't remember what it's like to lose, because his only defeat was back in December 97 when he was disqualified in the 4th round against Cesar Domine. back in Buenos Aires. So really, he's an undefeated fighter, and those are the dangerous ones.
Well, good shot there from Barrios, just breaking through the guard of Acelino Freitas, who leaves himself wide open. You see Freitas now complaining. Is that a little weakness?
He's been rattled there. Acelino Freitas was the punch of the fight so far from Jorge Barrios. Just to get that jab going. Freitas, the hand so very low. Much better from Barrios.